Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another Buzzing About Town here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today, well not today, tonight, I'm over here on the Darkside. A lot of you have been asking me about what's the nightlife like over here? How does it compare to the city? Is it worth coming out to? So I thought what I'll do is I'm just going to go up Sokhumvit around some of the bars up here. This is the main area where we get a lot of the bar girls, etc. So I thought I'll show you this area. At least you'll get a snapshot of what to expect, where to come, all the places to visit. So I thought I'll share this with you and we'll head on up, and then what I'm going to do is finish over at JB's and I'm going to get myself some food because they do great ribs over there, really, really nice. But you won't see that sadly, purely because it's just a long way away and I'll have done my time on the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down now. I'm just outside Sukhumvit Road. I've just turned off Sukhumvit Road. I'm at the small end of the area of Sokhumvit. I'm going to go over the railway track and then we'll get to where all the bars are up the hill. And I'll just talk to you about what the nightlife's like here. To be honest with you, I think you might be pleasantly surprised, but we'll see. All right, so let's spin the camera around and let's head off up Sokhumvit. Right, let's put my helmet on 1 second. Camera's a bit jittery there. Right, okay, let's go. All right, let's go do this. So, what's the Darkside really like? Well, firstly, it was called the Darkside because of the lack of lighting. But you know, over the years, obviously that's improved dramatically. And it's now not so dark, but there's some good places here. You know, we've got a lot of activity. It's a nice part of the city. I live not too far away from here, and I would recommend it. You know, I would recommend if you want to come out here, particularly if you want to live out here and you want a quieter lifestyle. You know, it takes a lot of discipline to live in the city centre. It really does. You know, you got temptation at your doorstep. It really is very, very difficult. Well, not difficult, but it just takes a lot of discipline to avoid the temptations that are at your doorstep. Whereas out here, although you've still got the temptations, it's slightly different. And it's slightly different in the main respect that a lot of the ladies that work over this side are in the later stages, you know, 35 plus. Not that there's anything wrong with that, so please don't take that the wrong way, but what I mean is if you're looking for a different style of girl, well then you're not going to find that out here, although there are a few gems up here. One thing you're going to have to negotiate when you do come out here is the train track, and the train track can be at sometimes a standstill, but at the moment it seems to be flowing reasonably rapidly, so we're good with that. So over here we've got Kautalo, which is the main road I'm going to head up. We've got Soi Numpagwan, Soi Khao Noi and Soi Siam Country. Soi Khao Noi and Soi Kautalo and Soi Siam Country, they're the three main areas for the nightlife. Soi Numpagwan's not so much. It's got a little bit, but not a lot. And here we are at the junction here. Look, that car's trying to come across, the motorbike. See what I mean, guys? Look at this. Look, he's going to force his way out. God, dear. Carnage. So let's run the gauntlet. Let's go for that one. We're happy with that. Now I've got to do it again. See, I take my life in my own hands when I do this for you guys. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. You go on, son. Oh, here we go. We're up here. The old policeman stood there waiting. I got my helmet on, son. No joy for you today, I'm afraid. And I shielded this family here. Look, she's three of them, no helmets. 2,000 baht fine now if you get caught with no helmet. 2,000 baht fine. Well, it can be. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Okay. What I would suggest with this area is if you're looking for sort of like mid-afternoon to early evening to do something different, it's far more relaxed. I was on a live stream recently. A lot of people said I don't like it when the bars are rammed. You know, I just don't like the fact that I can't really find a chair or there's no girls available to chat to me, all those kind of things. Out here, even in our busiest times, a lot of the bars are not busy. So it's a really nice, relaxed, different vibe out here. You can still have a good time, you can still enjoy yourself. The prices of beers are very, very reasonable, especially when you compare them to the city centre. And the evening's entertainment, again, hugely different to the prices that I've been told are being commanded in Walking Street and around the LK metro area. They are hugely, hugely different. You've got a Mr. DIY. It's amazing what you can find in these places, honestly. I don't know who thinks of stocking their shelves, but it really is quite unique when you go in there and you can find the most random of things ever. Yeah, look, that lady, look, she's not even looking, just comes straight out in front of me. I never ever get bored of the piss poor driving out here. But anyway, you just got to shrug your shoulders, smile, laugh it off, and keep on your journey. One thing to say, guys, I've said this 1,000 times, but please be very, very aware, especially if you're riding a motorbike, and let's just say you're not used to riding a motorbike. Please, guys, be very, very careful. And as if by magic, there you go, Blow Thailand living room. We've got these everywhere at the moment, literally everywhere. No disrespect to you guys, it's not my thing, not my cup of tea, no dramas, it's not for everybody, but they are literally here, there, and everywhere. And in here, let me show you this. Now, you see that massage place over there? They will do the crack and sack in there. I meant to mention that the other day. There's a Caesar's bar, and when I first started buzzing, my very first office stroke studio was just down there, just in that entrance there where the car's going. And we were there for 2 years, and then I moved over to Karanoi. But yeah, where that car is now, that was where our office was, on the left-hand side. All those many moons ago. Now you're going to start to see a few more bars now. Sadly, my eyes are so shot I can't read half the signs. You got Toretto's, the Cautelo's bar. There's a nice busy bar up here. Here's my miserable man. Where is he? There he is. The most miserable kebab man in the world. That sadly does the best kebabs over this Darkside, in my opinion, and he's just so goddamn miserable. There's the booze lounge on the left. The booze lounge, definitely going there. They have about 15 girls in there, in that one there. They've got a pool table. I think the beers, I think a San Miguel like 60 baht. I think normal beers are 55. Girl, lady drinks are 99 baht. And of course over there is the market. I like going to the markets, they're always good fun. Oh look, the little boy, he's fast asleep, bless him. Mum, I don't want to go shopping. Yes you do, son, and we're gonna go. Fair play. Oh no, time to wake up, lad. Come on, we're gonna go buy you some sweets. Now just around the corner here, a real shame, was just in here there. See that bar there? The really disappointing thing was that used to be an Irish bar. Really, really lovely guy. I'm not quite sure what happened between him and his missus, but unfortunately he's not there anymore. And they've opened the front up and made it an open front girly bar now. I won't go in there out of principle because he was a really lovely guy. I don't know what happened, none of my business, but they won't be getting any of my business, that's for sure. So just at the top here, we're going to start to see a few more bars, in case you're wondering where they all are. And you know, the question I get asked as well quite a lot is, what about transport, Trev? How do we get around if we don't ride motorbikes? And how do we get around if we want to have a beer? Because obviously you don't be riding a motorbike with a beer. And all I'll say is just use Bolt. The Bolt taxis, they're 2 a penny, cheap as you like. You know, you've got the bars that we've just been past. Up here, there's a much bigger complex of bars. And you know, once you get up here, you can walk these few bars now. And even if you didn't want to walk, you're talking like 30 baht, 40 baht on a non-Bolt taxi. And there's plenty of motorbike taxis up here. There really is a lot. So don't think you're not going to find what you're looking for, because you will. And then we've just gone past Live Restaurant. Now that's a restaurant that's gone from strength to strength. And what we'll do is I'll just show you these 2 bars here. You've got this one on the left here called the Darkside, and then just there you got the Pasha bar and the Darkside. Darkside's one of my favourites, big pool table, and well worth going into. Got about 10 girls, 15 girls. Nice guy, they do a really good promotion. If you buy a lady drink, your local Thai beer is 39 baht. Can't argue with that. And over there, there's some more girls in Pasha. Pasha's okay, it's just somewhere I don't really go, to be honest with you. Somewhere else I don't really go is here, Castro Gym. I used to go there all the time. Rich, who's the owner, lovely guy, really, really nice guy. I used to spar with him. But yeah, I haven't been in there for ages and ages. So here we are, here's another bar, the New Secrets. And what I will say with these bars is don't be put off because they're dark outside. They're dark outside for a reason. They want you to come inside, and when you do go inside, it's far different from what you're expecting. And you may remember that area there, that's where the family used to live in the tent that we took care of during the COVID. And they've been moved on now. I've no idea where they were pushed onto, where they've gone. We bought them a tent, we used to feed them every week, but unfortunately now they are no more. So now we've got a few bars here. Another one of those shops here, the Green Stop. You know what that means. Over there, the Samoan bar. Samoan bar's very popular. Very popular. And around here, as you can see now, look, there is life on the dark side. See all our bars? You got the One Love, the BB Buriram. You got here on the left-hand side, the Bunny Bar. We went in there the other day, great bar. Of course, you got the Birdcage, the infamous Birdcage. That's so well known over here. You got the Full Moon Bar, and you got the Pinky's Bar. And they are really, really good fun. The Birdcage is very similar to a bar down Soy 6. So what I'll do is I'll spin round, we'll go down Khao Noi, I'll show you a few bars down there, and at least then you've seen some of the nightlife that we do have. But come on, be fair, look, we do have life over on the dark side, despite popular belief. And like I said before, you know, it's well worth coming out. Just come out for an afternoon, early evening, come out here about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll have a good time, stay out here for a few hours, say till 6, 7 o'clock, whatever, head back to your hotel, have a shower, get changed, then once you're changed, go out and spend the rest of the time in the city centre. And you get the best of both worlds. And you will be surprised, you know, I've lived over this side now 10 years, and you know, don't come over here with great expectations, you won't go home with great disappointments. But if you come out here and you think to yourself, do you know what the hell, let's give it a go, you're going to get cheap beer, good fun, the girls are good crack, they're a good laugh, and it's something different. So just up ahead here, we're going to take the right hand turn, we're going to go down Soi Khao Noi. Soi Khao Noi is another soi with a few bars, not a huge amount, but a few bars. I'll take you down there and then we'll call it a night. Check me out, eh? Doing my night videos. I told you I'd do them. I told you I'd do my night videos. While we're on the subject of videos, a question I'd like to ask you guys while you're watching is there any style of video you'd like me to do? And the reason I ask that is because you kind of get stuck in a rut sometimes where you do the same stuff day in, day out, it becomes normal. And I really don't want to be like that. I want to make sure that whatever I bring to you is interesting, it's different. I know I've ridden these streets for thousands of times. You know, during COVID we did it because I wanted to keep you updated as to what's changing, what's happening. But away from that right now, what I'd like to do is figure out where we go from here. What's going to be the next phase for the channel? What would you want me to do? You know, I'm hopefully going to get Lita on the channel. She's going to come and do a few bar reviews and stuff with me, so that'll be good fun. There's the Heat Lounge, that's another place there, the Heat Lounge. But yeah, so I'm going to get Lita on the channel. She's lovely, really, really nice person. You may have seen me do an interview with her. She's a lady boy, but she's such a fun girl, such a fun laugh. So yeah, what do you think? What's the agenda, guys? There you go, you got the rock shop there. There's another little bar in the corner here, on the corner of Hannah. I used to stay in the Hannah apartment, 4,000 baht for a month. And reasonable sized rooms, very quiet, served a purpose for me, 4,000 baht per month. And for old time's sake, that's the turning left I went when I went up to show you the viewpoint from the trees, and all the trees were overgrown, and there was no viewpoint, much to my disappointment. Over there's the Papillion Bar, another girly bar. And down here, got 2 or 3 more, and then we will call it a day. So let me just head down. It's a lovely, cool evening. That's one of the other side of the things I like. It's nice, cool evenings and breeze. Oh, just lovely. All right, so one place I want to shout you at. That's not a bar. You can be quiet, Mr. Dog, but in there, not Pung's Pharmacy, the Tropical. The Tropical's really, really good food. And over there, that's one of my favourites. That's the True Blue Aussie bar. Changed ownership now. The old owner used to be a right miserable git, but the person in there now has got it going. 4 or 5 girls there. Well worth popping into. It's a really nice place. Nice pool table as well. Quick pool table. So be warned, if you play your normal shot, you're going to get an extra probably 2 or 3 foot off the ball. It really is that quick. The Red Lion bar. And then you got this one here, Vagabonds. That used to be the Black Sheep, now called Vagabonds. Another girly bar. See, I bet you're surprised how many we've got over here. I bet you think we're all fossils. Another bar here, the Local. In there, another bar. The Office. That used to be great. They got a nice 9-foot competition pool table in there. Got about 4 or 5 girls. Further on up here, we've got Steve Murphy's bar. He was an Olympic cyclist. There you go, you got Tartar and other bars. So it's not as bad as maybe you thought. It's definitely worth coming out just for a crack. You know, just have a go, spend an evening. What's the worst that's going to happen? You spend a few hours out here, you think to yourself, do you know what, nah, it weren't for me. No dramas, at least you give it a try. Better to come out and have a look and find out for yourself than just wonder, I wonder what it's like. But there's Murphy's. But like I say, Steve Murphy was an Olympic speed cyclist. And he's about 8 foot tall, but my God, he can cycle. I've never been out with him on a cycle, but one of my friends who's a very, very good cyclist leaves me standing when I used to cycle a lot. And he said that Steve used to do to him what he did to me. So I dread to think what that would have been like, because he was brutal. All right, you got the Whipper bar here. And there's another bar just down here on the corner. I think I'll show you that one, and then we'll wrap it up. Just here on the left-hand side. Burger joint. Here we are here. You got this bar here, and like I say, you know, don't come over with great expectations. There's the Black Swan, a couple of girls there. Don't come over with great expectations, and you won't go back with big disappointments. But it's a fun environment, it's a bit of fun, it's a good laugh, well worth a visit, in my opinion. And what we'll do is we'll go down here, we'll finish at Top Supermarket. There's the Cownoy Sports Bar. Real shame, John used to do takeaways, and he stopped doing them. I understand the concept, he wasn't making any money, so I appreciate that. You know, he's got to make his business decisions on the takeaways. And in there, on the left-hand side, we see where this truck's coming out now. In there, that's the Mukata where I took all the children from the Baan Kruja. I took them all there for food. We had a fantastic evening. It really was a lovely time. And down here, here's what we call the chilled. And I'm going to stop down there, and we're going to wrap it up and call it a day. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Something different, like I say, but please, you know, be honest, drop me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. What kind of content would you like me to bring to the channel? Let me know, and I will happily oblige where I can. All right, there we are. That's this. Oh, let me just turn the bike off, spin it around. So there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Like I say, you know, it's a good area. It's been my home for 10 years. It's a lot of fun. Get to meet a lot of regulars because people live here, so you get to see the same faces time in, time out. Everyone's very friendly over here, so you'll have a good time. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed for watching. As always, guys, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out Discord, 19,500 plus members now. Really is going from strength to strength. It's fantastic, so thank you very much for that. It's completely free of charge. There's no cost whatsoever, so have a look on Discord. And if you'd like to support the channel, and oh, excuse me, I've got a bit of air in my lungs. Well, I've obviously got air in my lungs, otherwise I'll be dead, but you know what I'm saying. But if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to the description below, and membership starts with as little as 89p a month. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much indeed for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.